Hello students, in our last video we have discussed about uh, natural resources. What are natural resources? Then um, types of natural resources and importance of natural resources. Okay. Now today we are going to discuss about the conservation of resources. Okay. So first we'll discuss what is a natural resource. A natural resource or natural resources are naturally occurring materials or substances and that can be used by us to make different things. So there are so many natural resources we use every day, like food that we get from plants and animals, then air, water, soil, sunlight. These all are natural resources. Okay. So what is the conservation of natural resources or conservation of resources? See, management of human use of natural resources to provide the maximum benefit. Management, here most important word is management. Management means to manage the use of natural resources. To manage the use of natural resources means there should be no wastage of these resources and these resources should be used carefully. Why? Because to provide the maximum benefit, so that we can get maximum benefit from these natural resources. Okay, so what is conservation of resources? Management of human use of natural resources to provide the maximum benefit. Okay, and this conservation includes two things, that is protection and careful use of natural resources. First thing, protection, like the resources that are non-renewable, we have to protect them for the future generations. Okay, we have to save them, and careful use of these natural resources. So what we have to protect? We have to protect our plants and animals. Okay, forest on the earth, we have to protect them. Then careful use of water, careful use of soil, है ना? So in this way we can conserve our natural resources. So protection and careful use of natural resources, these are included in the conservation of resources. Okay, so how can we create awareness among the people that they should conserve these resources? So first thing, monitoring by government. Monitoring by government. So government has so many ways to make the people aware about this conservation of natural resources. What they use, they give so many advertisements on the TVs, newspapers. Also they have so many programs, awareness programs related to the conservation of these resources. You may have seen ads in the TV and on the in the newspapers. Okay, so government has many ways for this awareness. Then educational programs, educational programs on TVs, newspapers, radios. Okay, so these educational programs may contain some what we can say, how to use these natural resources, then how we can protect our natural resources, uh, what are the benefits of these natural resources, how we can use them for long, है ना? So these are the educational programs. For that government calls some educated people, their interviews are there, they tell different ways to protect our environment. Again some plays, dramas, or poem recitation, songs, okay, so, short movies. These are the educational programs through which people can be made aware about this usage, about this conservation of resources. Okay, then what are the steps for conservation of these resources? So the steps for the conservation, the first one is protection of flora and fauna, means we have to protect our forests mainly. Okay, so we have to protect our forest, there should be no cutting of trees in the forest. We should protect our medicinal plants, we should protect all the animals. Flora means all the plants and fauna means all the animals. Okay, animals, and flora means plants, all types of plants, and here all types of animal, that means fauna. So we have to protect our flora and fauna. Then what afforestation means, planting more and more trees. Okay, then third one is alternative fuels. Alternative fuels means we can use uh, CNG and biodiesel. These are the alternative fuels that we can use in place of petroleum, that is petrol and diesel and other fuels. Okay, then recycle, reuse and reduce. This 3R is the important thing here. 3R means recycle, reuse and reduce. Whatever things we are using, we should recycle them if they are recyclable, and we have to reuse them. Suppose you have so many things that you can use again and again, then you should use them, don't throw them as a waste. And reduce, reduce means we have to reduce the use of things that are not recyclable. So recycle, reuse and reduce. Recycle means make new things from the materials of old things. Okay, like we use handmade sheets from the waste paper, no? So recycle, reuse and reduce. We can reuse our uh, water bottles and tiffins, and without throwing them when they are uh, broken or something. Okay, so we can send them to the recycle unit. Then we have to reduce the use of the natural resources. Okay, the next is renewable resources. Renewable resources are the resources then we can use again and again. So renewable resources we have to use to provide make the energy, or to produce energy, like wind, water, ocean water or ocean tides. These are some renewable resources. Then eco-friendly methods, we should protect our environment by eco-friendly methods, like not using plastic or disposable. We can ban, or we can lessen our use of plastic and other things, okay, and that are made up of plastic. Also polythenes, these are very harmful for the environment. So eco-friendly methods we can use. Then save water, we have to save water for our future generations, है ना? So without wasting, try to save water by how can you save water? By closing taps. If you have taps that are leaking in your bathrooms and toilets, then you can change these closing taps. Okay, so the water will be saved. Then public transport, public transport will help you to save the fuel. Okay, so we can use public transport like rickshaws and buses. Okay, for short distance we can use cycles also, है ना? So we can use public transport and cycles to reduce the use of fuels. Okay, and the last one is separating biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. So what happens when we separate the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste? Biodegradable waste is used to make compost and energy also. We can say electricity. Okay, so biodegradable waste, if it is separated from non-biodegradable waste, then it is used for making compost and also energy, that is electricity. Okay, and this electricity is known as biomass. It is known as biofuel, and biofuel is produced from the biomass, that is plants, that we will discuss further. So separating biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. This is another important method, way to for the conservation of resources. Okay. Then what are alternative resources? Alternative resources are the natural resources, but they are used in place of non-renewable resources. So solar energy, or we can say sunlight, use of sunlight. Sunlight is the sunlight is the most important alternative resource that we can save electricity with the help of using solar energy. Solar energy is used to run the cars also. In Japan there are cars that run on the solar energy. Okay, thus we can save the fuel, that is petrol and diesel. Okay, so solar energy saves electricity also. How? So we can use solar heaters to heat the water. Also we can use solar cookers for cooking, and we can use solar batteries, and you can use solar lamps. By using these appliances uh, we can have an alternative resource in place of electricity. Okay, then another alternative resources are, first one is solar energy, second geothermal energy. Geothermal energy means the energy or heat inside the earth is used to make electricity. Okay, this geothermal energy can be used to produce electricity. Then tidal energy. Tidal energy means the energy produced from the energy of tides in the oceans. Okay, so these huge tides, the power of these tides means लहरें. Okay, लहरें जो ओशन पे सीज पे जो लहरें होती हैं, उन लहरों को यूज करके टाइडल एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस की जाती है. Okay, so tidal energy is used. Then biofuels, you can say biomass means energy that is produced. Biofuels is the energy that is produced from biomass, and biomass means the plants are heated to make the electricity, and this electricity is um, used as biofuels. Okay, then wind energy, that windmills. In last video also we have discussed wind energy. Using windmills we can produce electricity. And then last one is hydropower, that means hydroelectricity. It is used or it is produced on the uh, water that is in the dams. Okay, so water that is stored in the dam is used to make hydroelectricity, or we can say hydropower. Okay, so these are the alternative resources. So this is all about our alternative resources. Then we have seen the conservation of resources, ways to create awareness, then steps for conservation, and alternative resources of the natural resources. Okay, so this is all about this chapter, and I hope you have understood this topic. Okay, so if you like my video, then please like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, we'll meet in our next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.